It's Friday the 29th of November 2019 and this is Ken from Pinefinders Old Pine Furniture Warehouse in Haddenham, Buckinghamshire in the UK, and I'm recording a video of all the furniture that's just arrived. We just had a very large delivery of old pine furniture, so I'm going to record a video showing you everything that's just arrived, and then over the next couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, we will get everything on the website with individual photographs, videos, and all the information about each piece in the correct category of the website. So without further ado, I will start. We've got rather a lot to go through, so I'm not going to waffle too much. So when I look at a piece of furniture, I'll show you the piece of furniture and then show you the price ticket. This is its unique code at the top. So this one, E0100D, for example. The first price is in the bare wood as it is. If it's in the bare wood, that'll be 2 prices. So there's the in the bare wood price and the restored and waxed price. And then on the other side of the ticket, we will have the dimensions: height, width, and depth. So it'll be the highest point, the width at the widest, the very widest point, and the very deepest point. And I won't talk too much, I'll just show you the tickets. So first of all, you've got a little bedside cupboard, E30-038, price 150 as it is, 185 if you'd like it re-waxed. Sometimes, like this piece, it has been waxed, but it does need doing up, so that's why I've got the 2 prices there. And these are obviously in inches. And you may notice me falling over furniture because we're very full up. So here's a mid-Victorian pine mule chest with 2 drawers at the bottom. And the lovely old hinges. Then we've got an old pine box, slightly domed top, which has already been waxed. And there's no price on this one, but this is likely to be, what's the price of this one? I can't remember, I better not guess. But if you're interested in that, then just let me know, I can give you a price. Then, oh yes, a lovely old pine partly glazed corner cupboard. And it's got a shelf in the top and the bottom. It's got a shelf inside the bottom as well. And the width measurement is obviously at the widest point. The depth, though, we measure 23, is from this middle point right to the back to the corner. So it's difficult to describe. So it's that corner right at the back to the right at the front. But if you're unsure, then just let me know. We've got a beautiful, very early Victorian scroll back chest of drawers. Scroll top chest of drawers, sorry. So that's all original, that scroll top. I'm currently in the bare wood, but that's a really nice one, bit of a special one, that one. Then we've got an old pine, large old pine chest of drawers. And then just we've got a nice old pine flat top box, nice and solid. We do have customers wandering around, so we may bump into people at some point. And it's got a little candle box in the corner. Then we come just to here, and there's a very sweet little pine cupboard, a small dresser base, 2 drawers at the top and 2 doors below. And it has a shelf inside, which is a bit crooked at the moment, but that will go in place. Then there's a 1930s German pine wardrobe with 3 doors, and it's got 2 drawers at the bottom. And there's 2 main sections. You've got the double section here, so this is where usually you'd probably have the hanging rail at the top, or maybe a shelf there with a hanging rail below it. And then in the right hand section, maybe you'd like shelves. It's got some shelves, so maybe we could put some shelves in the right hand section. And then there are 2 drawers at the bottom. This wardrobe totally dismantles for delivery, so it'll go up any stairway and I can come and deliver and put it together for you. And next to that is my colleague and a customer who's now famous. We have a Checky, 1930s Checky, probably a kitchen unit. That section actually fits onto there, so it's got 3 sections, and these, so you've got this base unit in the middle, and then the glazed above there, and these sections have shelves inside here. So obviously in 3 separate sections for delivery, 1, the middle 2, and the 3 there. The internal measurement, sorry I didn't mention, on wardrobes and some cupboards we'll put the internal measurement there, 12 inches. So obviously these aren't deep enough for hanging, to put hangers in, so it really is sort of a cupboard rather than a hanging wardrobe-y thing. Okay, then we've got a late Victorian pine dresser. So this is English. So you've got the 3-door base, and then a lovely glazed section here, top section. And the top does separate from the base for delivery. I think, has the base got a shelf inside? No, it hasn't. That's just empty in there, so I could maybe you might like me to put a shelf inside there. Might be useful. It's got its original paint inside, browny grey paint inside at the moment, so that probably might need cleaning up a bit if you'd like me to. We can talk about that, maybe repaint it. So that's the total height 73, the base height is 31, so that's 31 to there. Next to that we've got, now is this Danish? I think this is Danish, or is it Dutch? I don't know, I should know this. Probably Dutch, I think. Linen press, 1-piece linen press, this doesn't dismantle. You've got a couple of shelves, and then some very sweet little drawers there. And then you've got the 3 drawers in the base. A nice bit of decoration on top. Next to that, we've got some stunning wardrobes. This is one of them. So this is very old, probably 1860s, 1870s. This totally dismantles, like I think all of these wardrobes I'm going to show you, they all totally dismantle. So they'll go up any stairway. I can come and deliver them for you and put them together. It's got a very deep footwell. You can see they're not drawers at the front. That's a deep footwell there. And as I was mentioning before, you will have the internal depths of these. So the internal depth of this one is 19 inches, which is good for hanging. Next wardrobe, a bigger one, not quite as old, probably 1920. No, probably 1910, about 1910 I would guess. Again, totally dismantles for delivery. Internal depth 19.5, so that's nice and deep as well. Then we've got a small pair of bedside cupboards. Drawer at the top, cupboard door, and they do have a shelf will go in there. Just needs the other support fixing on. Another nice wardrobe, 1920, yeah, around about 1920, I think. Could be a bit earlier. And again, nice and deep, 22 inches, so very deep. And this one's got the 2 drawers at the bottom. And then we come to this. Another nice old wardrobe, totally dismantles again. Obviously I'm rushing around, but a lot of this furniture is absolutely beautiful, really stunning stuff. Nice and deep. And this is one of my favourite pieces of the delivery. It's a Bombay Dutch linen press, absolutely gorgeous. If I had room in my house, this would be coming home with me. And you've got the, what do they call them, lion's feet or something at the bottom. Absolutely stunning. And it does open. Let me see if I can. Oh, that'll be annoying. Oh, there we go. So you've got a couple of shelves on the left-hand side, shelf on the right. Oh, shelf and a half depth shelf at the top, and then a drawer. And very, very special piece. Love those feet, incredible. Right, round the corner there's an old Polish dresser type cupboard, partly glazed. It's got green glass at the moment, but obviously that can be changed for you. I would personally change that. It's not very well, I'm not going to guess your tastes. Maybe you like that sort of thing, and why wouldn't you? This is a one piece, so it doesn't dismantle. It's got a shelf in the base. And if you were thinking of buying it as it is, it's just been stripped, and it is a bit, the wood does need a bit of sanding, rather a lot of sanding. So most of the stuff is nice and smooth. This is a bit rough. We have a lovely old kitchen cupboard dresser with sliding doors. This really needs stripping and re-waxing, so I could do that for you. I will get around to doing it. in two sections. So we've got the shelves inside. We've got the sliding doors, and there's a drawer at the top in the base. So this is going to be £797 when it's all restored and waxed. We have a small dresser base with a single door above two doors, and there's a shelf inside. And then round the corner, another very old wardrobe with nice interesting feet, and again quite a deep footwell. And as for all of these big wardrobes, totally dismantles for delivery, so it'll go up any stairway. Now this one has, there's a catch somewhere, there it is. So this door opens there, and then you've got the centre partition. You've got those two old catches which hold that door in place. Put your arm in and then just pull them across. And nice and deep for hanging. So all of these wardrobes can be fitted with a hanging rail, so that's something I can do for you. Then we've got a tall single door wardrobe. I think this is, well, it looks French, but it's got German style hinges, so it's probably French-German border. Around about 1900. This one was a lot earlier. This one's sort of late 1800, mid to late 1800s, that one. This one, yeah, this one's sort of 1900. So there's the single door. Totally dismantles for delivery. It's got some pegs at the back there, but obviously I can put a hanging rail in for you. And nice and deep for hanging again, 20 inches. Then a very nice, very attractive linen press with two doors below. Again, it does look a little bit French, but I don't think it is now. Could be Hungarian, Czechy, not sure about that one. And in the top, there's a couple of shelves and some drawers, which will open at some point. There we go. That's lovely, that is. Then a very large, well, it's not really a wardrobe because it's not deep enough, so it's a very grand cupboard with two drawers at the bottom and a very imposing top. So I think it probably need a large room to put this in, almost Gothic style. It's got the original, if you can see that, the double pegs at the top. So you've got pegs coming that way and the other way. That's the way you'd have originally hung wardrobes. So yeah, it was made as a wardrobe to hang clothes. And that does date it as well. So it's probably late 1800s, 1880, something like that, 1870. But the internal depth, we haven't got the internal, I think it's 17 inches. I'm pretty certain it's 17 inches, you better check me on that. Which means it's not deep enough for hanging big clothes, deep sort of suits and things. And we could, maybe you'd like us to put shelves in, so we could put shelves in maybe, so we could talk about that. Did I show you the price? I did show you the price of it, didn't I? But this does totally dismantle, yeah. Then we've got a partly glazed cupboard, so that's the top, glazed. the base is shelved. I'd better mention if my phone runs out of battery, I will carry on. So you'll see the video in 2 sections, but I think it'll be all right. And yes, that top section does lift off the base for delivery. Next we have an old pine larder cupboard, or bread cupboard they used to be called. So you've got 4 drawers on the left hand side and then a cupboard door with its original old vent on the right. And some nice shelves inside. 2 full depth and 1 half depth, well, quarter depth shelf. Hello. We have an Edwardian pine dressing chest. Is this pine? Oh, it's that satin walnut sides. Yes, satin walnut sides, and the rest of the base is pine. The top looks like beech. Yeah, not sure. So this has been waxed, but it needs freshening up. So we've got the 2 prices there. $427 when it's totally restored and waxed. Then one of the other nicest pieces is this great big kitchen island. So we have a number of drawers on the front, and a cupboard door on the right, an open section with shelves on the left there. Then this hardwood top, so this can be oiled nicely for you, and maybe the base waxed, and then on the back it's panelled as well, so it can be used as a kitchen. So it basically is a middle of the room kitchen island, so you can see both sides, be nice and tidy both sides. And oh yes, I was going to show you some of the drawers if I can find them. Those aren't typical. Lots of the drawers have partitions in of varying styles. I've got 2 in there. So yeah, so it can be very useful for storing things. I'm not going to go through all the drawers, that's going to take forever. So yeah, maybe the top could be oiled. So that's a nice work surface, and as I say, it's a hardwood on top, and maybe the base waxed. That'd be a bit of a special piece, that. Height 33, width 101, depth 31. So it's over 8 foot wide or long, and very solid and sturdy. We have a large dome top chest. Probably dating from 1880, 1890. And a pair of beds. I don't think I did these bedside cupboards, did I? I can't remember now. No, I didn't, no. It's got a pair of bedside cupboards. And then another pair with shell type cup handles, brass cup handles. Oops. Then a box we've made. This has been made from new pine, so these boxes can be made any size. I'll just show you this one. So these boxes can be made any sizes if this one isn't right for you. Then another very interesting bank of drawers with a marble top. It's probably 1920s this was made. And these have white porcelain knobs. And all the drawers are sliding really nicely. And they do, some of them do have partitions that just need putting in, so we can play around with them. That's a lovely piece, that is. The bedside cupboard I've done. I'm losing track now. So we've done down box. I think that's everything. Yeah, that is. Oh, I was just going to mention that we got some old chairs. They've just come in. So there's a set of 4, these round seated ones, and then 4 very similar old chairs here, which you could use as a set. And yes, I believe that is everything. So it's all here in Haddenham in Buckinghamshire, UK. You can find the details of when we're open on the website. Fridays 10 till 4, Saturdays 10 till 5, Sundays 12 till 4, and during the week by appointment. If you want to come during the week, just give me a call and you can arrange a time to come in, because we're not always here during the week. Sometimes I'm out delivering. And as I say, we will get everything on the website. It's going to take a rather long time. I knew there was something I missed. There's a corner cupboard. Probably 1940s, this one, 1930s, 1940s English. Needs a bit of work, but that'll be nice when it's finished. Yes, sorry, interrupting myself. So yes, you can come during the week. I'm often out delivering, so just let me know if you'd like to come along and we can make an appointment for you. Other than that, we will get everything on the website in due course. We're very busy at the moment, so it might take a bit of a time, but if there's something you're particularly interested in you've seen today, then let me know. I could take some pictures or maybe do a more detailed video for you, or obviously you can come and see it. I'm going to stop waffling now because my voice is running out, and I hope there's something you've seen that you like, and I hope to see you soon.